What's good? What's good? Ooh, they hot. I get used to this one too. All right, what's good, everybody? This your boy Slick 50, man. Took the short intro route this morning, man, so we can have more time to get into it. Oh man, let me cut that off. Hope everybody having a happy Friday. You know what I'm saying? Putting in this work for y'all, man. I figure I'd do another morning. I know we don't do morning podcasts on Fridays. We are still gonna be live tonight. So still show up and show out, okay? For all my rewatch gang, for all my people that's watching now, we still gonna be live tonight. So don't discourage. I'm gonna be here. You understand me? All right? Let's get to everybody that's walking up in this thing, man. As y'all walk in, please hit that like button. That helps us grow. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. All of that is free. You understand me? Memberships is coming soon. All right? I can activate it now. It's just that I want to do my own badges and stuff like that for everybody who's asking. Also, rules will come in effect because we got a lot of weirdos out here. So we'll talk about more about that tonight. All right, y'all. All right. No, I had to look at something. Okay, salute to Dante's Boxing Talk. What's good, man? E-Dub, what's happening? That is the subject, Dante. Salute to you for being first up in his mud, bro. Real talk. He came in and hit the chat. Fast. Salute to my guy, bro. Salute to that man. Salute. But yeah, it's a bunch of subjects we're going to get into. Just give you the rundown. Right now, we're going to talk about the Shakur Stevenson hate that's going around. Later on, we probably talk about that. We definitely going to talk about this Tank and Lamont Roach fight tonight. The Benavidez. So I'm calling it, it's crazy. Benavidez and Al, PBC, we definitely gonna talk about that tonight. So a lot of capping going around that. I know it's a lot of hope. Also, dealing with that is the WBC. We may tap into the Benavidez. I'm not sure. We may tap into the Benavidez. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. There's not. My bad. We may tap into that. You know what I'm saying? May speak on it a little bit, but it's a lot of capping going around about that. You know what I'm saying? Cool Breeze, what's good, bro? That's what's up, fam. I appreciate that, Cool Breeze. Appreciate that. But yeah, nonetheless, we gonna definitely get into this. 913, I see you, man. I see you over there on where you at? You over there on Slick 50 TV because we are broadcasted to GMT Sports, Slick 50 TV, and also Boxing GMT over there on X, just to give everybody heads up. So y'all comments is being seen in 3 different places. For sure. Yeah. But dang. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So where's all the Shakur hate coming from, bro? Like, I feel like people just jumping on this bandwagon because it's something to talk about. You know, it's nothing to talk about, but they want to make it something to talking about. Because if you go talk about, I feel like if you go talk about Shakur in that manner, then you got to talk about his adversary. You know what I'm saying? It's on some Batman versus Joker type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can't talk about one without the other. You know what I'm saying? And the other is Tank. But I feel like what Dante's Box says, he's partially right to take a maniacs. That's why. Right? But I also feel like if you cool with Jesus 9, because we talk about this, if you cool with Earl, if you was an Earl sexual, I don't even understand that shit, but if you was an Earl fan, bro, you didn't like Bud. And you didn't like anything associated with Bud. You get what I'm saying? Then let alone let that man be in the same division as all the Tanker Maniacs' favorite fighter is. He gonna catch all the shit in the world. You feel me? He gonna catch all the hate in the world. And that's why I feel like he's getting a lot of hate. No doubt. My phone just going off all of a sudden. As soon as my phone didn't go off none. Not as much blowing up. But yeah, no, on real talk. That's where the real hate lies. But now we know that, and that shit is like simmered down. Somebody correct me. How many fights does Shakur Stevenson have at 135? Like 3, 4? Right? He been cooking at 130. You know what I'm saying? He had hate then, right? But it's crazy because he's achieved a lot. A lot. And regardless of the fact he gets the result that he seeks, he's a winner. He's a winner. Granted, those two performances, which the last two really to me weren't boring. Yes, I was on here Saturday night cursing. Yes, I was upset. But again, I can't help but stress to you guys that when it's a boxer that I see that's just like, damn, boy, if you could just get out your own way, right? And I don't know him personally, but that's just that's my opinion, right? It just seems like he gets in his own way where he has those moments where he could press the issue, right? Like, make it look like you got into a bit of trouble and you just dominated or something. You know what I mean? That's why I try to say pain brings glory, bro. Pain brings glory. Pain is good. Because a lot of people want to know if, maybe that sounded a lot better. There we go. Because what a lot of people want to know is that, you know, can you go as far, can you push the limit? Can you push the limit and still excel? Right? And I think that's why Tank get a lot of gratitude because he came in pushing the limit. He didn't box so much. He just went through the fire to give a knockout. That is pushing the limit of showing that you got a chin and a hard-ass head. Right? But for Shakur, a lot of people like me is like, damn, you got the skills. You ain't even got to go through all of that. And you could push the limit. You could push it. And possibly come out of it unscathed, right? I don't think he'll get knocked out or nothing like that, but possibly come out unscathed. And when you think of the likes of like a Sweet Pea, that motherfucker pushed the limits. In your face, can't touch me. I'm talking about shit. But he was right there, right? I think for Shakur, that hop back, step back is a little too far at times. And it gives a false impression. Also, the James, like I'm trying to think of fighters like that push it like a James Toney, right? Turn you in the shoulder roll. He right there, moving, and you can't get him. He pushed the limit, and he could have been like that. It just at times it looked like Shakur's pressing it, but then he's trying to be safe. He's not cautious. Is a better word. He's being cautious. That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. So I get that part. So that's me explaining why I was mad. It wasn't that he sucked. And I saw he broke his hand, you know, and then turned out he broke his hand in the third round. We kind of figured his hands wasn't going to be 100%. You know what I'm saying? You can work your shit out all you want, but then you're going to have to get in the ring and figure it out. But you turn around on the flip side, and I'll be mad at Tank because Tank ain't pressing the line for his competition. Like, he got a tool chest, bro. And the competition side ain't it. So, like, don't take what I say as hate. It's me criticizing boxers that I like. There's a difference. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference. I want to see these two cats hit, but I'm starting to see a lot of cheerleaders out here to the point where it's like, y'all discouraging the fight. Right? You get what I'm saying? I see people popping on the chat. Cool. Now, salute Cool Breeze. I already saw you earlier. My bad. Casino Life Perez, Shakur. Wait, man, you said something else, bro. You moving this thing. Shakur is Tank food. That's the only reason people will talk about him in 25. He could be Tank, but see how you said that? I'll take that. I will take that. It is no secret. Casino don't like Shakur. But I'll take that. You're not saying for what. You're not saying why should they fight. You're not saying none of that. At the end of the day, he's good at what he's good at. He's good at. Tank is good at what he's good at. So my thing is like, why hate on it? Because it's starting to seem like the only person that can push Shakur out that has the toolbox, forgive my stuttering, is Tank. Tank has the toolbox to push. That didn't make no sense. Tank has the toolbox to push Shakur out his comfort zone. And then Shakur possessed the same, whether people believe it or not. You only seen this man fight like 2 boxers, bro. And he finna fight one this weekend. That's why I said I know what Tank doing. Tank trying to get used to these boxers moving around. He want to cut the ring off, X, Y, and Z, speed up. I don't think he gonna start slow. None of that shit. He know he got to get the shit going. The man said, I'm gonna be there at 7 o'clock this time. Fuck that. So I think that's the fight. It's almost like, now I'm by any means, you'll be a fool to think I'm saying this fight is gonna be like this fight. I'm just using it as a comparison where you had Bivol and Beterbiev. You saw the clear difference. Who was who, right? Bivol is a boxer, 100% boxer. He is not your knockout artist, but he's a master fucking boxer. Then you got Beterbiev, his ass coming forward, pressure, want to knock your ass out. The harder you hit him, the more he's gonna come. Pause. You understand me? Does that make sense? I can see Shakur and Tank being kind of the same. The only difference is the two guys that I use in comparison were battle tested. Tank ain't battle tested, bro. Shakur ain't battle tested, bro. They've had great fights. But can we say they have pressed the limit? No. One has been guided in career safety, and the other one, he's just cautious all on his own. It's like I said, for me, I feel like Shakur just gets in his own way, right? People feel like he shouldn't have went 9 rounds with old boy, and people trying to talk about look at his face. Bro, some people face, I said that during the fight, this kid face tougher than leather. So you go tell me a guy that's used to being hit face is not like Valdez. Valdez didn't look clean like that. So it ain't that he can't hit. It just dude face was tough, bro. And you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he got the fucking W. He pushed through that shit because I saw that shit when he hit him. He said, and he kept twisting his hand like that on some Leo Santa Cruz shit. I was like, damn. For y'all don't know, that's Leo's worst tick in history. That's how that dude timed him, take time and got the knockout. This shit. I can't stand that shit. But he was doing it because he was hurt. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I want to see these guys hit before all these other podcasts is like, God damn, dog. Like, man, why Tank should fight him? Why? For what? Has Tank been fighting anybody? Like, I'm being for real, bro. Like, and I'm not shitting on him. We talked about this yesterday morning. He's fighting champions. With what other champions has he fought at 135? When the last time he fought 135 champ? Don't worry, I'll wait. Right? These 130 pounders ain't calling Tank. Tank is calling them. Right? That makes sense to you, Tank fans? Is that normal? That ain't supposed to be normal. When the smaller guy supposed to call you like Terrence called out Earl when he was at 140. I want the smoke. I want to smoke. Earl wasn't calling Bud. Still Terrence calling out Canelo. Canelo ain't calling out Bud. Are y'all understanding where I'm going with this? Then you got Shakur. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into the old contract talk with that bullshit because he was in between promotions. But at the end of the day, I kind of get it. But for more so though, I mean, when I say I get it, I get y'all argument, right? I understand both sides of that argument. I really do. I'm not refuting it. But you see him trying to get the smoke with Zepeda, and Zepeda, they kept Zepeda away from him, said he was having a baby, and all of a sudden this dude come back and fight Tevin Farmer out of no fucking word. Then they said he hurt his hand, he broke his hand, and now he finna fight again March. Make it make sense. They keep playing keep away with him. So I mean, he trying to find some smoke too. I just hope, like I said, they just got done with their fights. I hope shit fall in place for them to meet up, right? I'm not mad if it's Tank's last fight. That just makes the fight more juicy. Here's the thing. When you hate a person that much, you just don't know how much respect you giving them. Especially when the fans is attaching that person you hating on to a big name like Tank. You giving them too much. Shakur has achieved the hate status that Mayweather was getting. If Shakur knew how to play this shit, if I was Shakur, y'all would hate me, bro. I gotta stop leaning into this mic. But y'all would hate me. On purpose, on some Kobe shit. Embrace the hate. If y'all remember the hate campaign for Kobe, embrace the hate. Goddamn right. I don't even want my fans to boo me. Cause I'm so used to being booed. Them cheers to me. Just boo me. Everybody boo me. I'm about to talk so much shit. Man. So y'all giving this man this level, a person that you don't like, you don't talk about him. But fuck his ass. He ain't shit. Oh, sissified ass boy. Blah, 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 blah. He ain't even black. Boy, I done heard so much shit about this man. And y'all just, that's part of stardom, bro. Because it's not that they talk good about you. It's not that they talk bad about you. It's just that they're talking about you. That's all a promoter give a fuck. Your name buzzing. Hey, love him or hate him. His name buzzing. Well, you say he ain't gonna put no asses in the seats. Y'all kill me. Think there's one person that can just do that. That's not for everybody. That's an anomaly. If it was, we would never know who's who, right? So to compare that, those two names of Canelo and Tank filling up seats, that's cool. But they still need dance partners. And can't nobody else tell me, find me another better fight out there, right? At 135. Not pulling from 140, 147. At 135, what's the best fight out there? That's all I'm saying, bro. So I'm not understanding none of it. I respect everybody's opinion, no doubt. But at the end of the day, god damn, you making them larger and larger. You think Mayweather got large? We love Pretty Boy. But do you think Mayweather got large off of being liked? Or was because more people showed up to see him lose? And do you not think that fueled his fire to let everybody down in the crowd by winning? Did you hear that? That's how much of an opposite he was. I'm here to let everybody down in the crowd by winning. Not losing, by winning. Because you came to see me lose. That's how that man was revered. And that's how that man made his millions. And it looked like Shakur on that same path. I don't know about the money wise, but I'm talking about hate wise where god damn, we got a bunch of other fights to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The Gary Antoine Russell fight, to me, is a supporting fight on this card. No disrespect to you Tank fans, but I think that's a better fight. But I'm just saying, bro. I just want to know why. I don't know why. I ain't even got the phone line hooked up, bro. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it hooked up real quick. But on everything, man, I just want to know why. And it's not like I want to know why to convince you to not hate him. No, that's never my MO. Keep hating. Because that's that man's financial gain. That's that man's, like I said, financial gain. By you hating, it's going to make people tune in. It's going to make other people wonder why you hating. So they going to go tune in. So that's how the game work, bro. That's like when people tell me about a bad movie. Man, that movie sucked ass. That movie was garbage. It was blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, it was, dog. Yeah, man, that shit was whack. And then I got to go see it. And then 9 times out of 10, guess what? I end up liking it. I ain't gonna lie. You know how many times I was told that, bro? Man, that's garbage. It's garbage. And then I go see it, bro. Like, that shit was kind of cool, bro. I watched the movie this weekend. Somebody told me it was garbage. Man, it was a good-ass movie called The Gorge. If you got Apple Plus, it's on there. Man, that was a good-ass fucking movie, bro. Motherfuckers always try to compare some shit. But that shit was a good-ass movie, bro. I have my own comparisons, but I'm not going to down the movie, though. The movie was dope. It was dope as shit. I liked it, bro. Held my attention all the way through. And that's something to say for a movie, bro. It got to have certain elements in there to hold my attention. This was one of them movies that really didn't, but it held my attention. You know what I mean? Real talk. So I just want to know, bro. Let me see it. I don't know if the phone line will work. I'm going to put the number up there, bro, just to see if anybody want to call in. All my wrench bearers, if you want a link, hit the link. I get this. We'll get to the rules tonight, man. The rules and chat. I'm not putting a link in the chat no more like that because it's weirdos and I'm not getting my shit fucked up. That shit was weird. All right. So I'm gonna have the phone line and we're gonna have the rules. Well, you know what? Like I said, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Just know the rules is gonna change with that link though. The rules is definitely gonna change with that link. All right, that's the call-in number. We're gonna see if this thing rocking and working, you know what I'm saying? To all my San Bernardino people, 909. But let me get in this chat, see what y'all talking about. Y'all been active. Y'all active. Casino said, Shakur is not on Bivol level and Tank is way more skilled than Better Be. Bro, I just told you I'm not comparing skill for skill, Casino, bro. It's just the look of the fight. The look. Neither one of them I don't see it. I mean, Better Be a box, but I've yet to see Tank put everything together. We talked about this yesterday morning where I watched Hardhead Tank, right? And then he went on to, we finally got to see him box. Hardhead Tank was a knockout artist. Then he boxed that pit bull, right? All right, let me see if this thing working. Yo, what's going on? Oh. Hold on, bro. Hold on. It ain't working. Oh, man, why it ain't working, though, bro? It was just working. Damn. In there, bro. Yeah, I'm still live, bro. Yeah, I'm still live. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck it ain't why it ain't going through. It should have went through, bro. Say something now. Yeah, that shit ain't going through, bro. I don't know why it's acting ass. It was working. It was working a minute ago. Now I don't want to work. Mm. Hey man, for real, I want to know why the fuck it ain't working though. But nonetheless, man, you want to come on the show? I just send you the link, bro. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. All of a sudden, now I don't want to work. I'm gonna have to test it out later. I'm gonna test it out. Forgive me if y'all heard that static. I don't know. Yeah, if I could hear static, it should have came through. It might just be the phone. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying, man. I was talking to Casino. Yeah, no, the skills, goddamn me. I'm not comparing skills, but like I said, for his tank, man, it's like I haven't seen him put it all together yet. Last fight, couple fights, he's been working on his foot and in the high guard, his feet and high guard. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I've been seeing, but I'm waiting to see him put it all together. You feel what I'm saying? Like as a complete package. So I'm not comparing skill for skill. Whereas Better Beef know his skills. He know he can box and he putting it all together. The pressure, go to the body upstairs, have a motherfucker on the run. We done synced it, right? So like, I'm not really comparison. I'm not gonna do that, but I guess in a sense it sounds like I am, but I'm really not. That shit don't make sense, but you get what I'm trying to say. I hope. I hope you do, bro. What else going on in this chat, bro? Where we at? Hold on. Yeah. All right. Yeah, just in that. He said I don't ever watch that child on my screen. What? What am I missing? Hold on. I'm trying to get back to the beginning of this shit. Damn, Casino. Damn, I knew you don't like Shakur because Shakur is a bitch. End of show. Nah, for real. Salute Slick 50, man. I appreciate you. A lot of Tank fans are Earl fans on YouTube. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. His style is based on not getting hit. And he says, yeah, that's boxing. So is Mayweather. So is Mayweather, Cool Breeze. You gotta know that's who he looking up to. Damn, somebody else calling this mud and on everything. Hello? No, man. For some reason, I ain't stupid. I think it's the phone, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see. I I got you. Phone working, but I don't know what the fuck, bro. But I'm gonna have to figure some shit out, bro. Like 100%. I'm gonna have to try my other phone. Man, I changed the damn phone number though. Anyway, all right. 913. You try to come up in this thing. I just sent you the link, dog. There we go. All right. So everybody up in this thing, make sure you hit that like button, goddamn me. But yeah, he's definitely a Mayweather. Like that was Mayweather thing, hit not get hit. It's just that he knew eventually he was gonna have to start pressing the line. You get what I'm saying? And he knew who he couldn't press the line with. You know what I mean? Like for instance, that's why the Pacquiao fight was so ugly because he darted in, pop, 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 but he'll tie him up. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people he could and some people he couldn't. Like Carlos Baldomir, he wasn't finna stand there and fight Baldomir. He knew, let me take this thing now because the phone line is not working, bro. Which sucks ass. Sorry about the phone lines, y'all. Shakur is tank food. That's the only reason people talk about tank. Yeah. What it do? What it do, Polo? B. I don't know how to say your name. Rail Nail. Pressing the line can be bad business. Yeah, but if you're smart about it, it's good business. That's why I say pain is good sometimes. You know, pain is good. Pain brings glory. You know what I'm saying? Because you never, look, you want to catch unwanted punches or circumstantial punches. Something that you could predict that's coming. You get what I'm saying? Right? That's how I'm looking at it, right? 913, what's happening, baby? What's going
Man,
on?
what's up with you, bro? Hey, man, I'm in front of a coffee shop, so there's a lot of traffic and stuff. Man, I had to get my morning coffee, man. But I wanted to chop on this Shakur thing, man.
Uh-huh.
After this performance, man, Shakur has kind of moved into uh another light, man, with me. I think
Okay.
and I wanted to bring this up on the show too, man. But Shakur's kind of moved into the it's not if, it's when list.
Uh-huh.
I think all boxing fans, we kind of have that little private list in our head where we say, damn, it ain't if, it's when.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? He loses. He's on the verge of losing. He's on the verge of tanking real, real bad, bro. No,
Mm-hmm.
no pun intended, man. Because what I'm seeing is this. He could possibly Tank Davis aside, he could possibly, the way he is and the way his skills is, he could possibly damage a Tank fight.
What you mean?
Somebody,
Elaborate on that.
like he could, bro, like he's on the verge of losing. You fought a motherfucker in 1 day's
Yeah.
notice, bro. You broke your motherfucking hand.
Uh-huh.
You
Yep.
know what I mean, bro? You just not like you just not that deal, bro.
I'm saying,
He
but
should have,
Mayweather went through the same shit though, right?
bro, bro, bro,
Yeah.
bro. But it's the thing though. As highly talented as you are, the fact that you are Olympic silver medalist,
Uh-huh.
bro, you should have been there and just walked this motherfucker down before a stiff jab and got this motherfucker up out of here. No, nigga, what you do? You broke your motherfucking hand. I'm telling you, bro. I see this shit all the time, bro. It's not if, it's when. And his thing is he needs to try to be getting wins before he can get to a Tank fight. He got to try to get to a Tank fight. And that's a hard enough road.
Man,
The
he trying to
problem
get
is,
paid.
bro, he hasn't developed as a professional fighter. He's still an amateur fighter. Shout out to his grandfather. He's good at what he does,
Uh-huh.
turning young black kids into top amateur fighters. Keyshawn has a different man. Who, if that was
But wouldn't
Keyshawn,
that be more of a reason for Tank to go on and get him up out of there while he green then?
Man, it's a
Go on,
waste
get
of
him up out of
time.
there. No, it ain't a waste of time. That's a big money fight. Ain't never
Man,
waste
it's
time when it's
it's a
Keyshawn
involved
is
big
a
big
money
bigger
money.
money
fight,
fight. Keyshawn a
and
bigger
I'm
money
all
fight.
for the fight. But I'm saying that
Both of them are. Still
Shakur's
two
gonna
big
probably
checks. He said he got 3 checks left.
he
Go
gonna
ahead, go ahead.
probably screw
Go
that
ahead now.
fight up, bro. He could possibly lose, bro. I hate to think though, but what if that was Schofield that he fought that night
Right. And
with a
I
full count?
but that's the whole thing though. Y'all both heard me. I said I think Schofield gonna push him. See, that's
Yeah,
the
hey,
thing.
give
I
me
want
give
to
me
see
like
somebody
two
I
push
point
think
these
five,
guys.
bro.
I think
I gotta go in
Schofield.
here and grab this coffee real quick. Two
Bet that
point
just
five.
you got the link, hit. But no, that's what I'm saying though. I was saying that before. That's why I was hoping it was Schofield because that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about. I feel like Shakur is so great. I'm not propping him up with Mayweather. I just said that he's achieved a level of hate of Mayweather. I ain't say he achieved ascended to the skills of a Mayweather or none of that. What I'm saying
Nah,
is that I want to see somebody push these guys, and
he ain't. He ain't.
neither one ain't been pushed. That's the thing. Like we'll say
I
he ain't, but he ain't lost yet. Neither one is
Man,
lost
Tank been
yet.
pushed, bro. That's what I'm saying. I gotta disagree, but Tank has been pushed, bro.
Tank been pushed one goddamn time, and he broke his hand
He
in that
been
fight as
he been
well.
he been pushed. He was pushed in the Mario Barrios fight.
Yeah, but that was at 140. He just ate a shitload of punches. I'm talking about boxing. He boxed and fucking.
Man,
That's what made
listen.
the pit bull. Tell me that didn't make you a greater pit. And it was against a guy that was supposed to be relatively a
Man,
nobody, everybody.
let me.
And he got pushed by. Hold on, for real. Let's be real. He got pushed by a guy to the masses, not me, because I called it. You can go back that week. The 2 shows I did that week when that dude said he wasn't fighting Tank, right? Pulled out the fight. I said, fight Pitbull Cruz. Everybody in mama said, who the fuck is Pitbull? I said, start watching the fucking undercards, bro. I said, this kid is a knockout artist and he is height. And that's going to give Tank a problem because at that time, he ain't fought nobody his height, right? And I was like, yo, fight Pitbull Cruz. And guess what? The guy that was relatively unknown gave motherfucking Tank a run for his fucking money. Now, to having said that, a guy that was relatively unknown gave Tank a run for his fucking money. And that fight made me more of a fan of Tank because he showed me he can box. And he broke his hand.
Man,
Same shit.
man,
Same
I
shit.
ain't gonna lie, brother.
People felt like he should have got Pitbull out of there. People felt like he should. It's the same thing though,
Nah,
ain't it?
people ain't feel like, man, that shit was,
Yeah, they
no, it's
did.
not
Didn't
the
nobody
same
because
shit.
people didn't even
Man,
know who
hold on,
Pitbull
listen, bro.
was.
Nah,
Didn't nobody know who Pitbull
no,
was.
bro, he got props from that fight more than any. Bro, listen, that
Yeah,
fight,
from
bro,
his
niggas
hardcore
was satisfied
fans.
with
I'm
that
talking
fight
about
because at the
overall.
end of the day, but overall, no, bro, overall, bro, that was a good ass fight. That shit was damn
It
near a
ended up.
classic.
What I'm saying is, it ended up being a good ass fight. But
Man, name one Shakur
beforehand,
classic.
people were saying that he should not had that. He should not have had a hard time with Pitbull because the consensus didn't even know who Pitbull was, bro. I was going through a lot of shit that week, Casino. I swear to God, that's the only reason I'm hard on it. People was going at, man, what you talking? Man, I wouldn't
I
look
don't
at
know what
that man. That
people were
man,
saying. I
he'll
don't know what
murder him.
people were saying because I wasn't on podcast around that time. I
But
wasn't.
you know what, bro?
Let me say something. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, man, the comparison between Shakur and Floyd Mayweather is disgusting, dog. That's disgusting, bro. The nigga wasn't even the co-main, bro. We gotta stop this shit. Like that nigga, nobody's talking about that nigga except on podcast, bro. Boxing hardcore boxing podcast. I don't know nobody talk. I've never heard I've never been in a conversation about this nigga in real life, a day of my life, other than with my barber. And he gave up on the nigga. That he was a big fan of Shakur when he was at 130. He gave up on the nigga. He ain't brought that nigga up at all. So I've never heard this nigga name in real life. So
But I mean,
like that shit is crazy.
But if you've been listening to the whole podcast, I said that that's the difference between like him and a Sweet Pea Whitaker. He not pushing the line. He not
But
he
it's
get
not no
comfortable.
line
He
can
get
push.
comfortable with a win and he go in cruise control. He could have pushed that fucking line. That night I was cursing. I was upset because it was a moment where you saw that Padley didn't want anymore, and he folded off a flinch. And I was like, beat his motherfucking ass. What the fuck you doing, bro?
Man,
like,
but listen,
that's the shit I be talking about. Like, don't get comfortable and press the line.
But how many times you got to see that before you be like,
bro?
How many times? I'm just saying, how many times you got to see that and want that before you realize the nigga soft and he ain't got it in him? Like, bro, we got to quit acting like this man elite.
I need somebody to
agree
push him,
100%
though.
with what
The only reason
913. He need to go back to the amateurs and fight at his age in the Olympics, just like goddamn Ukrainian nigga, and he'll be successful there. But as long as he keep coming out Tank, he going to sleep.
I guess it's just the boxing fan. See, like I'm not a big knockout artist fan, but see, I didn't become a true fan of Tank until the Pitbull fight because I didn't know if Pitbull could box.
Man,
because at the end of the day, he was. So I didn't understand.
Not even a fan of his boxing.
But here's my thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how people were so much of a fan of Tank because he was just getting his ass beat up until he wasn't.
Man, listen.
You want to know? You want to know what's the difference between Tank, Shakur, and I'm gonna say even Keyshawn? They've been developed out of the amateurs in a way that they have a professional style. Part of a professional style is to be more friendly. You know what I mean? Salute to Wally Moses, but he's fighting 12-round amateur fights.
Right.
And it's just not going to cut it with him up. Man, it'll cut it when you got a 3-round amateur fight and you got a guy you ain't never seen or just met and you on a bracket to fight him that day and you take this motherfucker and pity patter with this motherfucker. That shit'll work.
But that's what I'm saying.
As a professional, you don't play with your food.
Right. I get that. That's what I've been saying. He's playing.
And bro, I just see him losing possibly before he can even get a Tank fight.
That's very much so possible. That's why I'm saying I don't understand why people are discouraging him. Like, why fight him? Fight him. I want somebody. If he lose, he lose. I want to see somebody push him to the limit. Like I said, it wasn't to the
He
Pitbull
can't get pushed
Cruz
to the
fight.
limit by Shakur. That's the problem.
It wasn't. No,
Shakur
I'm
can't
not
push
talking.
Tank to the limit.
We don't know though. Here's the thing: pushing
Man, I
somebody
know
to the
for a fact
limit
he
is
couldn't even push. Man, he couldn't push.
you're
all
not
them to
gonna
the
know.
limit.
You're not gonna know until you're not gonna know till it happen. Check this out for real talk. I'm gonna
Man,
tell you.
I don't want
I'm
to
gonna
see
tell
that
you.
shit.
So right. But that's the thing though. You should want to see it because it's not just
I
about
should
hitting.
want to. He can't say I should want to see it.
You should want to see
Man,
it
it's
because
my
it's not.
TV, bro. It's my TV.
If he says my TV. No, you know I bought that. I bought it for you for Christmas. No, let me quit playing, bro. No, that's what shit
Listen,
my
bro,
family would say
I'll
to
tell you
me.
straight up, bro.
That's what shit my family would say to
Shakur will
me.
never be on my screen again unless he fight Tank. So he need to go ahead and fight Tank.
Well, that's what I'm saying because like look at the way I look at it is they on the opposite end of the spectrum. That's what makes it interesting me. You got one guy like you say he does play safe, but he's a boxer, and you got Tank. Tank going to mollywop him, so fucking be it. But I want somebody to push both of these motherfuckers. I can't see Tank going his whole fucking career and not fighting nobody in his fucking class. That's all the fuck I want Tank to do. Instead of calling these damn 130 pounders and say, hey, dude, you want to fight? That's the shit I don't like from him, right? But then you got Shakur getting fights, right? And then he just doesn't press the issue. He doesn't, like I say, sometimes the ego getting their own way, and he's not.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question?
You know,
can I ask y'all a question? Have y'all ever fought a nigga that didn't want to fight you, and you was like, I'm about to sleep this nigga, but you could barely even get off because he just had his hands up. He was just like on some street fight shit.
Yeah, I know what
like,
you, bro. I just stop. I'll just stop. I'll be like, this nigga don't want no smoke. That's what Tank is doing, and people are trying to bash this nigga about this shit. That nigga clearly don't want no bump. If he can't goddamn, like we complaining about his performances against these weak ass niggas because niggas love to act like Shakur done prove some shit. I don't give a fuck about belts, bro. Who the fuck?
He ain't proved nothing at 135. I will give you that. He ain't proved nothing at 135, but at 130 people were Shakur fans. I don't give a fuck.
Man, you're not proving nothing to me. You're not proving nothing to me in my eyes.
Motherfucker with Shakur fans at 130.
Until you the smaller man, you ain't really proving much to me, bro. Until you the smaller man, bro.
But that's one of the same. But that's one of the same. But that's one of the same. See, that's what I'm saying. See how you look at it from that spectrum. That's how I look at it when it comes to brawlers and boxers. That's what I want to see. That's what made when I made the comparison to Bivol and Better Be. It wasn't skill for skill. It was the fact that it was a fighter versus a boxer, and you saw how that fight turned out. Because before that fucking fight, the first fight, everybody and mama said who was gonna win. Better Be was gonna beat the fuck out of Bivol.
He should fight Devin instead. Then
Devin going to 140. Devin going to 147. He going to 147.
I'm just saying. I mean, bro. I mean, listen, bro. I
mean, I would like Devin. I would like all of them. Just whoop their ass. Here's my thing. Just if that's your class, go ahead and whoop their ass. That's all I want Tank to do. Somebody got to press these cats to the limit because this class and got lackadaisical to the point where they feel like they can just coast and based off their name, they can just get paid. I want them to hit, bro. It's like the name of the game. When are we gonna see the top guys hit?
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Nobody's and all we're talking and here's the thing, but that he ain't shit. Ryan ain't shit. Ryan told the world he wasn't gonna be shit.
Beat Shakur.
Not off of one punch. Not off one punch like that.
Listen, he'll beat Shakur, bro.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he beat Shakur. I don't think he beat Shakur.
Because Shakur gonna hurt his hand and he gonna run, he gonna lose on points. That's why.
Hey, that's a possibility. That's why I say, bro, it's not if
it's a possibility, but if you took that factor out of it, I can't believe it.
And gets to being in straight up bitch mode where he run, he could possibly lose one of these fights that we may not even.
You're right, and that's a point, but that's not the main point. That's an if.
And I'm gonna be quiet. Oh, that 913. You know how you just said if he go. You know how you just said if he go in bitch mode, full bitch mode. Tell me this. No, tell me this. Can you go in full bitch mode if you're not a bitch?
Hey, I hear you knocking. It's gotta be in you, not on you.
It gotta be in you. He got bitch in him. I don't want that nigga on my screen.
I get what y'all saying, but I don't see it 100%.
Hey, but I gotta go in here and work on you.
That's what's up, Casino. Thanks for coming through, man.
All right.
Hey, GMT, I got a question for you, bro.
What's happening, bro?
Why are so many of these boxing channels clowns, bro?
I don't know. I don't too much get into what they
like. Everyone's
do, bro.
Tank fanboy. a Canelo fanboy. I don't know why people show so much respect to this man.
It's that you have to. You got fanboy channels, and then you got live streaming channels, which usually are fanboy channels, and then you got podcasts.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I was just watching, I think like Phenomenal, bro. They in love with Tank, bro. You can't say nothing wrong. And I'm not paying for that fight on Saturday. I'm stealing it, bro. I'm stealing the fight.
God damn, he can't even say I'm stealing that shit.
Yeah, bro.
God,
bro, you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? I was talking to Slick about this yesterday, and dude, he asked him for $80 for this motherfucking fight, and he got the audacity to show up to the workout and not even throw one punch, walk in and walk out and show in late. But nigga, you want $80. Bro, we just got a damn good car for $25.
That's Tank for you, bro. And people would sit there and support that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. People really be like, he's so cool.
That's what I was trying to get to, bro. Like, when I said that, like, you know, I didn't get the Tank thing. I understand the consensus like knockouts. No doubt. I understand that. It's always going to be exciting. It's part of boxing, and it drives the sport. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Any sport.
Knockout, it's not heavyweights and knockout artists always drives the sport. But I never understood how people was a fan of Tank at that point, because he was just getting his ass whooped until he wasn't. And I never understood it. I became a fan of Tank when I saw him fight the guy that everybody said he was going to mop up, and he had the fucking box. That's why I said, okay, this kid got a toolbox that he holding back. You get what I'm saying? That he just ain't using. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand why, because when I saw that pit bull fight, I was like, all that shit he went through before, he could have made that shit a lot easier and got their ass up out of there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, it's just something that somebody got to push him. And I just feel like Shakur, like, I agree with Nine. I'm not saying that Shakur can't fucking lose, but I want to see somebody push him out of his fucking comfort zone. When somebody see, oh, I got him lackadaisical, I want to see somebody with the IQ in there. Let me play the bait and switch. Let him think he doing something so he can go ahead and get lax. And then I'm put all that pressure on his motherfucking ass to see how he react. That's why I wanted Schofield to fight him, because that's a true statement. If it was, I believe if Schofield was in there instead of Padley, it would have been a totally different fucking fight. A totally different, and I want somebody push him out of that so we could see if he got that other gear. And I agree with everybody. At this point, I'm not blaming nobody for saying that I don't think he got it, because he fight the same way every fucking fight. But I want to see somebody put it on him. I want to see somebody not do a Nakathilia and just dart him in the eye and then start getting tattooed up with light punches and start getting shined away. I want to see somebody like a pit bull come in for, bitch, I don't care how hard you hit. I don't give a fuck who you is type mentality, and bring it to him. And Schofield was that type of fighter. You get what I'm saying? Where he gonna eat punches. He like to fight. I don't give a fuck.
You gotta fight a Schofield up off your ass.
He fought that Cuban dude who just would start cheating, wanting to get out the ring and cut Schofield in his eye or whatever. That was a good fight too. So that's what I want. And you know what I'm saying? And much as people were saying that, like, we did watch Schofield get knocked down. He missed the stool when he sat down. But the point is, after seeing that, and I heard he was gonna fight fucking Shakur, I was like, oh yeah, Shakur finna be in a rough ass fucking fight, bro. Like, that's what I want to see. That fight was sloppy. Was when he got dropped by what's his name, Renee or something. Yeah, but he fought Renee. That was a sloppy fight, but it was a dog fight. It was just two guys head to head the whole time. Yeah, and it was because Schofield being hard hit. His corner was telling him the right shit. He just said, and he admitted afterwards, they was telling me right shit. I just wanted to fucking fight. Fuck that. I wanted to fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? I gave him that, but my whole thing is that I watched this class try to escape through, including Devin. Devin was the first to try to go through the fire, right, with the fucked up deal going to Australia and shit like that. I gave him props on that. But a lot of these guys are skating off the credit of their name. I can't keep giving Tank credit for fighting 130 pounders. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give you. Bro. I can't give you credit talking about but yeah, they 130, but they're champions. They're not a champion in your division, sir. You're not beating them for a belt. You're not doing nothing. They still get to go back down and be fucking champion. It don't fucking matter. You just giving free money away. And I feel like if you're gonna give free money away, when he make comments like, why would I fight him? Look at that. Yeah, what Devin Undisputed and this is that third? What Shakur this is the third? So okay, if it's like that, bro. If it's right, but if it's like that, then why not fucking fight him? You fighting, but you gonna get on the telephone and go down a list of 130 pounders and say, hey, you want to fight?
You want to fight? You want to fight? As much as we hear these 135 pounders and 140 pounders saying, well, Tank got to send you an offer. Well, he showed sending him to 130, but I mean, but that's how boxing always been, though. You know what I'm saying? The main man, you know, and I get that. You deserve it. You the A side. Yeah. You deserve to, you know, do that. But if you sending offers, goddamn me, go down the list of 135 pounders. You can't get the main guys. Give it to a guy at 135. It's a guy at 135 that we don't know, just like didn't nobody know who fucking Hector Garcia was.
Yeah, bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
Real shit, yeah.
Give it to somebody there. Don't go to one. It just don't look right. And then people say go to 140, and you not willing to go up to 140, but you willing to bring up a 130. That shit is backwards.
That's people keep lying about this. He's saying Shakur offer. They keep talking.
It was a LOI, man. It was intent, offer of intent, and when the real story came out, Shakur just wanted the same because you gotta oblige that. Much people say, yeah, Tank's the A side, but he like, dude, I'm a champ, dog. I'm a 3-time. You know what I'm saying? So if he get a rematch, I want a rematch. That's where people they telling piece of the story when they're saying, no, Shakur wanted a multi-fight deal. Yeah, like, bitch, a multi-fight deal means I get a rematch, bitch. If because I got to give him one. If I lose, I want a rematch. That's where
how they try to trick motherfuckers up with the wordplay, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all that shit is. And I understood that, bro. It's not like he's a regular guy with no belt, and I'm just giving him a chance. You know what I'm saying? This dude's a 3-time champ, bro. Like, you got to give him that. You know what I mean? So,
and it would have been a unification too.
Yeah, and it's a unification, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just think in today's age, people look at shit backward. Hey, Smith, your camera working, bro? Hey, Smith.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
It's the same thing with Canelo.
Okay. Yeah, I can see you. It's black, but I just want to make sure it's real. People be doing some weird shit, bro.
He keep talking about this retirement shit. Honestly, I hope he retires. I don't ever want to see Tank Davis fight. I'm probably not even gonna watch the fight on Saturday.
I'm gonna watch it. I like Tank. Yeah. It's just that for people want the boxing to thrive, right? Mm. Then we can't say that we don't want to see the top guys hit.
Yeah, facts.
Whether you feel like it was a point in time where people felt like Mayweather was fucking soft. It was a point in time when Mayweather was running against fucking boxers and people pretend like he didn't do it, but he did what he had to do to pull out a fucking win. That's why I made the comment early in the show that you got to embrace the hate. That's what Mayweather did. Fuck it. He had more, like he said, I'm going to oblige y'all.
That nigga fought Baltimore, had a whole bicycle in the ring.
Nigga, the ring was big than the motherfucker. You hear me? It was a mile each way to rope the rope.
Fucking dead, bro.
No lie, bro. But like I said that early in the show. Mayweather didn't stand there and fight no Carlos Baltimore. That would have been a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like at the end of the day, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, and his motto became, okay, I'm finna oblige y'all by me winning. Cause I want y'all, I know y'all want me to lose. You see what I'm saying? Bro. And he embraced the fucking hate. And I said, my point is that people don't understand that they think when you hate on something, it stops them. It don't. It does the same thing if you praise them. It make them bigger than what they is. Because all that matters is that you're talking about them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you attach them to a name that everybody likes. Right? It don't, you know what I'm saying? So now they're synonymous with each other. Now I want to see them hit. One you hate that much, just as much as you like the other one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to see him hit. I'm not saying Shakur wins. All I'm saying is
you want to see the fucking fight.
Yeah, I want to see them push. And people think when I say push, that means like Shakur gonna go in a dog walk. No, you can push a nigga mentally. If he can't hit Shakur, nigga, that'll fuck his brain. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's frustration.
And that's the question mark, bro. Can Shakur ain't gonna knock you out?
No.
But can he finesse Tank? You know what I mean? Like he finesse everybody else. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
And he's way bigger than dude.
And that's my thing. That's why I was saying I'm waiting on a guy if it ain't Tank. We see the repetitiveness in Shakur thing. The last fight before this, who was the guy he fought before this? And they said it was a terrible fight. I don't think it was a terrible fight.
Artem. He fought Artem.
He fought Artem. I don't think it was a terrible fight. It's just that he got in his own way. If you go back and watch that fight in like round 6, that motherfucker cracked a smile. And every time he do this, like he forget the fans of this. Like, oh, I got him, so I can go. I can just I can just go in cruise control You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people that's why I tell people, go watch Sweet Pea, man. Sweet Pea was ducking, dodging. He ain't knock out much. People, you know what I'm saying? But he stayed in the fire and pushed it. If you got skills like that, he pushed it. Motherfucking James Toney was right there in your motherfucking face, G. You understand me? And you couldn't touch him for real when he was in his prime. You understand what I'm saying?
That's why I say Shakur is just boring enough to beat Tank because he ain't gonna have no problems. It's just like I was talking about earlier about the guy who don't want to fight. It's hard to knock out a motherfucker that don't want to fight. It's hard to beat him. He's slippery sliding, running all over the motherfucking place. Just that's what it is. But at the same motherfucking time, though, bro, you know, can he get to that fight? Because there's a lot of holes in Shakur's game right now that I seen in the last fight. Good, bad,
like what?
ugly, or indifferent, bro. He's got a lot of holes in his game. You know what I mean?
What are some holes?
His hands.
Shakur? Yeah.
His hands is number one.
His hands.
There's no power,
huge,
though.
Bro. Lack thereof power. That's huge.
Yeah.
And if you do throw power and try to get a motherfucker up off of you early, you may hurt your hands. You back to square one.
It ain't even that. You got to get to the root of the problem. The reason his hands is breaking is because they brittle, and two, that he feel like he got to throw him hard enough. You see what I'm saying? Because he feel like he trying to hit harder, so he gonna break him. But the thing is that when you separate the two of a boxer in his style, like you say, amateur style, he goes straight back in the line. He needs some lateral movement. He need to understand that it ain't just about going backward, let a motherfucker follow you. And then when you get to the ropes, now you want to do some lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? You need to work on your feet. Mm-hmm. You can't just keep going backwards, and that's the more you want to throw the motherfucker. Make a nigga miss and then make him pay. You may not have to throw as hard. You get what I'm saying? You just got what you say now. You just got to learn to hit good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
punch placement.
There you go. Punch placement.
Power, bro.
He has good punch placement
in an amateur style so long that he's never developed power.
He got good punch placement to the gut.
Yeah,
that's it.
His sneaky shots to the gut is his bread and butter. But when he up top, when he up top, okay, if you go and watch the Padley fight, Padley was catching his ass. You know why he was catching his ass? Because every time he threw a fucking straight, he dropped his hand. Every fucking time. So like you can see your target and land that bitch, but what's the use of me landing my shit? I'm about to catch one back. That's not gonna work against another motherfucker who can hit hard.
Yeah. But they also are similar size though. Like with Tank, he wouldn't really have that problem due to the height and reach discrepancy.
But you gotta think, when you fighting a smaller fighter like that, everything he finna come at you finna be hard.
Yeah, true. Low center of gravity.
It's gonna be hard, bro. Yeah. He coming up, he throwing up. And not only that, now I'm to tell you, if you're a short fighter, get lower. If you're a tall fighter, get taller. It's gonna be just as hard for him to get at Tank. Cause like I say, Tank to show me he got a toolbox. I'm just waiting for him to put it all together. You see what I'm saying?
If you tall, get taller. If you short, get shorter.
Yeah,
look
you
at
know
Mike Tyson. He's short. He was a short heavyweight. He was fighting out of a crouch. But then on the same time, though, look at a Lennox Lewis. He was a tall heavyweight. So he was boom. The Klitschko's like lived off of that.
Right. That was their bread and butter.
Tall. Yeah.
Jab.
And I'll tell you this, another motherfucking thing is majority of Tank knockouts came from what? Exactly what Nine is saying, from a crouch. Bread and butter was a gazelle punch. You see what I'm saying? Leap and hook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Like I want to see them who could push who. I'm not saying Shakur gonna be pushing him by punches. Mentally wise, I think he can frustrate the fuck out of a fucking Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he could, especially if Tank chooses to start slow, he could take fucking 5 of them early rounds and get on his skates the rest of the fucking fight.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. Tank, like even the Frank fight, like Frank was winning those rounds. But it's different when you fight like a Shakur, because Shakur not going to gas out. Devin's not going to gas out. Keyshawn not going to gas out. Like, those dudes are going to be doing that shit the whole fucking fight.
Right.
Yeah, Tank, so I don't know. I hope you don't buy the fight, GMT. Like, please.
I like Tank. And like I said, it's just that, like, I've watched how they move Tank, bro. Tank came in as a knockout artist. He got the pit bull. He showed he could fucking box. And then he showed with Ryan and Rolly, he could set traps. The last other fights, he showed that now he's trying to walk you down, keep the high guard. He preparing, and these last couple fights has been against who? Boxers. I think he gonna fight Shakur, bro. They getting him ready for, you know what I'm saying? That's something he has not fought. He been fighting everybody who gonna come forward to him.
Yeah,
he hasn't been fighting nobody who's gonna really, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been fighting nobody who really gonna dance and move or any of that. You know what I mean? And
Frank
now these
tried to, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't.
And now you got, but now he finna fight Lamont Roach, which is what? A boxer. They got good fucking feet. They got a good fucking jab.
And
you understand what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. That's why I said I'm looking at the writing on the wall, and I think they are gonna hit, and I think that's what they getting them ready for, bro. Because you're gonna need that fucking pressure. You're gonna know how, you gonna have to walk in them punches. They don't want eating them punches like that no more. So they teach them how to walk a motherfucker down with that high guard and get in on them and set them traps and cut the ring off.
Like a Canelo, bro. Him and Canelo are two peas in a pod, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Smith, you got something to say?
I mean, I'm just letting y'all do y'all thing, you know? I'm letting y'all do y'all thing.
Yeah, if you got something to say, bro, go and say it, man, because I got like 5 minutes.
Y'all making some valid points, you know? But I think, man, you know, Tank just doing his thing, man. And a lot of people might not like it, you know, but the fact remains, man, boxing is a business, you know? Boxing is a business, and when you look at the different styles of different fighters, some fighters sell out and they entertain the crowd. Some fighters get booed, you know? And it's boxing purists, you know, and they want to see certain things and how it will play out. But at the end of the day, man, the fans vote with the ticket sales, man. So, you know, when the businesses come, man, if the business is making money, they ain't gonna change their formula, bro. You feel me? Because they feed too many people. You know, everybody. You know, the purist online, not the purist. Let me not say that. That's a stereo. But if certain people online who pushing that narrative about the Roach fight, saying it ain't a good fight or whatever. Well, if it ain't a good fight, then why is it selling out more than that fight did last week as far as ticket sales? You know,
it's in the States.
It's in the States.
I mean, I don't care if it's on the moon. I don't care if it's on.
He throwing shows.
It could be on the moon. It could be on the moon. But the fact is, no matter where it's at, and it being in the States and it's selling like it's selling, that just shows his team is making smart decisions. You know what I mean? Have it in the States. Why go way somewhere else where they can't even sell out of 6,000 seat arena, bro?
Right, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. What people are not understanding is about when the Riyadh season, right? The reason boxers get paid a lot of money to go over there, that money's up front, right? The promoter get their money up front, the boxers get their money up front because it's a show. It's not like a business where he's trying to garner money off of it. It's a show for his people. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? The people who show up that buying the little stuff, that's because they want to be spectators. But really, he don't give a fuck if nobody show up to them. It's a show. That's the difference. Now, when he come over here and throw fights over here, that's when you can gauge ticket sales, like the one in LA. You know what I'm saying? The Canelo one that's going to be over here. But anything Riyadh, that's just a spectator show, bro. That's why he could give it to us for $25. He don't give a fuck about making money. He made it clear that he make money off more money off the advertising. So, like, you know, like this Conor Ben and shit, right? You don't see shit about Conor Ben or Eubank in the background, do you? You see shit that about that damn video game every fucking where because they paying his ass a shit ton of money to advertise that goddamn Fatal Fury game,
right? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how he made it clear. I make my money off commercial real estate, and he made it clear. But now when he throw fights over here, you can gauge that. Now, for as you saying that the business has changed. Like I've been watching boxing since the 80s. You build fights, right? And this is a fight that's brewing. This fight will sell. This fight will sell out fucking instantly because it's brewing. Two motherfuckers who hate each other and got dedicated fans to each side, it's gonna sell. This, like, the Lamont Roach, it ain't that it's not a good fight. It's just the point that it's another 130-pounder they called up. Now, me, personally, I've been on here and said that. I've been on here and have said, excuse me, I've been on here on record and have said Lamont Roach is not your typical 130-pounder. He's pretty big to be a 130-pounder. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on here and said it, but it's just the point that you're calling these guys. When I listen to the words come out of your mouth and you're saying, why would I want to fight them in X, Y, and Z and blah, 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 but then you giving phone calls to 130-pounders. Okay, if you don't want to fight the 130-pounders, the 135-pounders, then find somebody at 140. Test yourself. Why pull somebody up from up under you? Right? So that's my thing. That's no slight at him neither. It's just getting repetitive now. And if you didn't want to call somebody at 140, why didn't you find another guy that nobody knew at 135? That's all I'm saying. That's my thing with Tank. I think Tank now, to me, like I said, I'm a Tank fan now because of the Pitbull. I've been a Tank fan since the Pitbull fight. 100%.
Yeah,
I just want to know,
bro.
I just want to know if he,
bro. He's got a bag of tool. He's got a toolbox, bro.
Yeah.
You've seen him knock Frank Martin out on the front foot. You've seen him knock Ryan Garcia out on the back foot.
Right.
He's got
and
a bag.
Rolly too.
Yeah, no, I ain't saying he ain't got a bag. I watched them build it up.
He ain't got a bag, but we want to see his skills matched up against some of the toughest opponents.
Right. Somebody gonna push him.
Yeah. No more cherry picking.
When you say it's the business side and what has Shakur done to fighting, well, guess what? A fighter go Frank Roach, whatever the fuck blood name was, he was
Jamel
on the
Herring.
he was a fighter go Lamont Roach was on Showbox. What the fuck has Lamont Roach done to fighting?
Nothing.
Right, Pro Box.
Once you do that tip for tat, we can start looking up under the magnifying glass, and we can find out that, hey, bro, you got holes in what you're saying.
It's just about pushing him because that Pitbull fight was the only other fight that pushed him to the brink. And that man said himself afterwards he wasn't gonna get that man no rematch.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck no." Yeah,
but that was his best fight to me. Like, that nigga killed that motherfucking fight. That was a dope ass fucking fight. Why? Because he had to go in his toolbox and bring everything out to get that motherfucker up off him. And he succeeded. He showed like, nigga, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, all respect to fucking Tank, bro.
Validity in that fight because Pitbull went on to become a champion.
You're right. And then he went and became a champion. And then and like I said, on top of that, before that, people were saying that Pitbull was a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. And then, like I say, for Shakur, I agree with everybody saying about Shakur. I just look at it in a different manner where I think he could press the line. It's just he get comfortable. Like he really believes, say, fuck the fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he be having opportunities just to show. Like, if you go watch any Mayweather fight, right? Mayweather, and only a handful of fights you can say where like he like Turo Gotti, what's my talk, Diego Corrales, Chop, shit like that, where he had the attitude like, bitch, I'm finna beat your ass. You get what I'm saying? The rest of the motherfucking fights, man, all that shit was catch and shoot, move around, catch and shoot. It was not like what people think. You get what I'm saying?
No,
but he made you hate him enough where you was gonna watch that shit to see if somebody can beat him. That came out his own mouth. He didn't say you watch me for my skills. You watch me to see if somebody can beat me, and that was his game. Ain't nobody gonna beat me.
Hate watching, yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I think like Shakur tries to emulate that because that's what comes out of his mouth. Ain't nobody beat me though. Y'all talk this shit, but can't nobody beat me though. Like that. But you not pressing the line at times. At times, like one thing I can say about Danner, every Mayweather fight, he has these 2 or 3 moments where he'll get you all into the fight because it looked like he finna tee off. He'll tee off a whole boy 3, 4, 5 punches, and then he back up. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know, or whatnot. But other than that, man, I just want somebody to press these dudes' lines. That's it. Somebody got to force these guys into the fight. And for this age of boxing to be where I'm not going to fight this guy and this dude's a champion and you're not going to fight him, but you claiming the status of it. But then I hear you say, well, yeah, I fought Hector, but he's a champion. Bro, he a champion at 130, though. You're not fighting a champion at 135.
Cherry picking.
Why didn't Shakur and Frank in the Frank fight happen?
Because promoter didn't want to give him that 0.5 more.
Okay. Why didn't the Boots fight and the junior fight didn't happen?
Norman Jr.?
Yeah.
He never
It wasn't no more money to give. Shit, motherfucking Boots gave half his purse away to Norman.
All right, now let's compare Roach to Shakur. You get my point. It's business, bro. I mean, it's not even. I know the fans want to see this.
So you saying they don't want to pay Shakur? That's what you saying?
I'm just saying, bro. It's been when Tank is the fighter, he who everybody see in the ring. All right, he the fighter. But behind the scenes, man, it's people crossing T's and dotting I's, bro. And it gotta make sense.
It's business.
It gotta make sense, man. You feel me?
That fight makes more sense than Lamont Roach. It will sell more than Lamont Roach.
You making an assumption, bro. You feel me?
That's just facts. No one knows.
mean,
how's it facts, bro? The arena sold out.
Like I think like this is damn near sold out.
It's sold out, and he paying probably more than. And
it's damn near sold out.
And this is an assumption, so I you know what I mean, I'm throwing it out there. I would tend to, if I had to assume, which I try to avoid, I would have to assume that it's not to put the fight on. The cost that's being dispersed to the two fighters is way less than if it was, the other guy.
You see
what I'm saying? So
from the money wise thing, I can see that. Like if the money ain't there to pay somebody, I get that. I get that. That's what. But I'm not.
And we in times where the sport is contracting. You know what I mean? You got the other guy overseas doing this thing, but he blowing money. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't in a position to just blow money like that. You know, it's people who really run businesses, and it have to be profitable, bro. I know like people will want a certain product from a store. When them companies put their products together, bro, the fans might go, oh, let's take a car. Oh, it'd be better if it had a extra mirror on it with backup cameras and this and that. It'll make the car better. But the company go, hey, in order for us to add that to the show, it costs twice as much money. Hey, and at that point, the fans will be happy, but we gonna be out of business because we not making no money.
That's
you know what I mean?
Listen, your job as a business owner, because I am a private business owner, is to give the consumers what they want.
Exactly.
At a decent price point. You can't say that we had all these world title fights last week, and now this motherfucker is fighting a pay-per-view for $80.
It's sold out, bro.
It's not completely sold out. It's almost sold out.
It's sold out, bro.
No, because you got. Let me tell you. I'm finna tell you how. Go look at what you do is right. You go on the website where you buy the tickets, right? And it'll show it's sold out. And then go like the StubHub and then go to the resale market, right? It's the oldest trick in the book, bro, where motherfuckers will buy the tickets, right? And then they resell them. And then the night of the fight, I want you to look at the top banner, and then we call it the Great Black Curtain. And it'll look dark in the background. That means that's a black curtain up there that the seats ain't sold. Now, I'm not saying he's not going to sell it out, but that's to make good press, though. I bullshit you not. I learned this a long time ago. So say they had projected that they were going to sell 20,000 tickets and they made it to 19.5. They're going to buy them other 500 tickets and then they're going to put them on StubHub or they'll put them on SeatGeek or they'll put them there. And then when you go on there, they'll show it. That's why I say it's damn near sold out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's just good business, bro.
I'm not denying. I'm just trying to enlighten you how. You know what I'm saying? If you just go to Ticketmaster, it'll just show that. You know what I mean?
That's a good thing, but you got to realize. So some guys, bro, is not a fan of the business of boxing. We a fan of the sport of the boxing. You know what I mean? And I applaud them dudes for doing their business and standing 10 toes on that shit. But at the end of the day, I want to see a good ass fight at a decent price point. And
you just seen one last weekend.
Yeah. That's dope.
Okay. Well, there you go. Come on, man. People got to be realistic, bro. But like you can't. Let's just do basketball. Let's just do basketball. Who number one on the West? Who number one? Number one team is who? Cleveland? No, on the West. Oklahoma. Who number one on the East? The Boston Celtics. Fans, we gonna have the best fighters every fight. Every weekend, I want to see the best fighters bust each other's face and break their hands. It don't make no sense, bro.
No, you can't have that.
You can't have number one versus number one every week, bro.
No, that's not what we're saying.
You gotta build. You gotta have time in between.
Hey Smith.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on. Now, hey Smith, over here. No, I'm king of that. I'm king of what you're saying right there.
You get my point though, right?
Yeah,
you gotta have some time in between. You know what I mean?
I've been saying that, but my thing is though, like, we're not getting that from him though. Like, you get what I'm saying though? Like, I'm very with you on that, where I say, like, it's cool, get you a big fight, and then you have a couple of your regular fights, and then get another big fight. But we haven't got that. He's counting these other champions from 130 as big fights. And I haven't when Hector Garcia, everybody like, who the fuck is Hector Garcia? Even his fans saying that Lamont Roach can't play. People complain about the Lamont Roach fight. It's like, at least give them something. See, you ain't got nothing from him since Ryan Garcia, which was a money grab. It wasn't even a championship bout. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you on that. It's just like, damn, give us something though. Frank Martin, you fought Frank Martin, bro. He was green as grass. Fucking Earl served him up. He didn't need to be in that fight.
Shakur wanted to fight him.
You know what I'm saying?
Shakur wanted to fight him though.
Yeah, but at the time, what people were saying, Shakur wasn't on that level,
and then didn't want to pay him. You know what I mean?
Well, that's his promoter. They won't give him that because you got to think about it though. If he gave $1 million and they just give him 0.5 more, that was him saying that because he didn't want he wanted the full $1 million, and I ain't mad at that.
How can we fault him for fighting somebody that the other guy was gonna fight too? But once again,
no, I'm talking about the hype that they put. I'm not faulting him. I'm talking about the hardcore Tank fans that put all this hype on him. Then you understand what I'm saying? Me, I don't care. I watched it. I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is that when they be like, Tank is this, Tank is that, Tank is this, Tank is that, then you got to hold your fighter accountable. You got to look at it like that. Just like if I was a hardcore Shakur fan, I'd be like, well, why you fighting him, Shakur? You get what I'm saying? Why is that this? You know, you understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. And then that's why I'm saying these top fighters need to hit because ain't nobody fighting each other. You got to admit, the top 5, 3 of them to left, right? Went to 140. 2 of them finna go to 147. Now these 2 is left at 135. Nobody's fighting each other. So that's my thing, y'all. But I gotta end it there. Hey Smith, man, bring your ass back, man. I hope you hit that subscribe button. Real talk.
Thanks for having me on.
We'll be back live tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Don't buy the fight, James. I might tune in tonight after work.
Yeah, I'll be.
Fight. You know what I'm saying, my brother? You got
he says, "No, man. I support boxing, bro."
Hey, but you see how these cats push that narrative, though. You know what I mean? I mean, it's entertainment, man. You know what I mean? And it's entertainment, and it's people feeding their family. And I noticed on quite a few platforms, they got people that come in. And then they push them narratives. Oh man, I'm a steal it. I'm a steal the fight, man. Don't do this, do that. And it just, you know, it ain't hard to tell, bro. That it's some workings going on behind the scenes.
Plants. No, you got your plans.
To try to tear a brother down. You know, you got a young brother. You got a young brother making money. He feeding a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He not getting on TV, acting all crazy, throwing food, smashing people, doing racist rants and all that, bro. He just doing it his way. He entertaining his fans and he's selling out and he didn't bow down to the machine. And now you see on all these channels, bro, but they are fans of the machine and they pushing that narrative, man.
No, I had a couple plants over there to tell them get off. I can tell that y'all. I said, you a plant, bro. You paid to say this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that be coming out their mouth. But it's like, I definitely agree on a lot of points. Say there is a business side of it, but it's just like it has to be some type of balance when you asking the fans to pay a certain amount of money. So I can't go against certain fans that be like, man, $80 though, bro, for Lamont Roach, bro, that should be like a regular fight. See, back in the day, I don't know how old you are, but back in the day where you had a pay-per-view and then your favorite fighter would give you a free fight on TV because it was a nobody. Every fight wasn't pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? And I have to agree where like this Lamont Roach fight, this ain't no slight to Lamont Roach, but this would be on Showtime. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This wouldn't be a pay-per-view. So that's me. Now I do agree with the business. I do, and all of that. But I'm just saying it gotta be some balance, man. But H. Smith, I thank you for coming through, bro.
All right, bless you. You take care of yourself.
Right on.
All right.
So everybody who came through, H. Smith, everybody jumped on the panel, Casino 9, Nap, man, so everybody that's in there. I see you, champ. You've been talking DCG. I hope everybody has hit the subscribe button, bro. Real talk. You got some last words, 9? 9.
Oh, my bad, bro. I just dropped off because I was in the car. I was like, damn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm finna end the show, bro. I gotta get up.
Shit, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody who showed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And remember, y'all, it don't cost much to pay attention to a pimp. Holla at y'all.
That's what do. We back on tonight, 9.
All right, bro.
1. But yeah, man, Ralph Pope, thank you. He said, great convo. I salute to you too. DCG, all my new people in the chat, please hit that subscribe button. No matter where you're watching me at, I'm broadcasting on 3 channels simultaneously, man. Everything helps, man. We trying to get, we supposed to be at 1 million by now. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it. Let's keep it moving. We'll be back on tonight. So make sure you hit that bell, all right? I'm your boy Slick 50, and I'm up out of here. Deuces.